is a collaboration with another part-time reseller who also creates YouTube content. Her name is Becky Park. Her YouTube is Becky Park on Poshmark. And I became familiar with Becky a long time ago because she used to comment on my videos all the time. And then recently YouTube started suggesting her videos to me, and I've been watching them, and I love her personality. She's very down to earth and straightforward, and she also has the same struggle I do of balancing YouTube with reselling with a full-time job. And on top of that, she has 2 kids as well. So I reached out to her and asked if she would want to do some kind of collaboration. And she suggested that we try to list 100 items in some time period. And so I said, I'm really trying to get my death pile listed. What if we do 100 items from our death pile? So we decided to do 2 videos, 2 updates, one at the end of the first week, which is this video, and another update at the end of the second week. So again, our goal is to get 100 items from our unlisted inventory listed in a 2-week period. And then we'll also talk a little bit about our full-time jobs and other extracurriculars, so you can see how we balance reselling and YouTube and family life and everything like that. So for a little bit of background, if you're coming from Becky's channel, my name is Amber and I make videos on YouTube about reselling clothing and shoes on the Poshmark app, and I work full-time as an actuary. Becky is a full-time choir teacher, and that is also another thing I really admire about her because I am terrible at singing. I think singing is the one thing in my life that I actually tried hard at that I never even got to like a mediocre level of ability. So I really admire that she's a really great singer as well. So I accidentally deleted all my footage from the first night of this challenge. So I don't have the first night where I'm talking about my plan of attack for my death pile, but I do have a video that I recorded the day before that of my entire death pile. So I'm gonna put that in here so you can see what I'm looking at. I had 130 items in my death pile, and my goal during the 2 weeks of the challenge is to get 100 of those 130 listed. So here is my death pile. Okay, so this is my old rack, and I have on it jeans and long dresses, a couple pairs of sweatpants. Then on this rack, this is the new one I just bought, I have 50 items on it, almost all long sleeves and a couple coats. Then I have 2 boxes of shoes, a bag of purses, and a pile of belts, and a couple boxes with some more shoe. One has shoe and one has a pair of shoes and one has a purse in it. But yeah, in total 130 items, and this is my entire death pile. For night 1, I decided to start with the belts. My plan was to start with belts because they are pretty simple to list, and I had plans that first night. I had a friend ask if I could stop by, help her move some furniture, and eat dinner with her. So I got home from work around 5:30, listed some belts, went to my friend's house from about 7 to 8:30, got home and finished listing. So I got all 7 of my unlisted belts listed on night 1. And then now here are day-by-day updates after day 1. So it is 2 days later, it's now Wednesday. Last night, I didn't list anything. I've been wanting to record this YouTube video for a while. It's going to be called My Honest Opinion About the Term 6-Figure Reseller. And last night I just felt in the mood to record it. So I finally recorded it, got it edited, got it uploaded, but I didn't list anything. So it's now Wednesday and I'm ready to list some more stuff. I have inventoried the belts that I listed on Monday night, and I think I'm going to list purses and bags next. And I actually just sold this purse for $18.20. So I have 2 sales I need to get packed up, and then I'm also going to try to see how many purses I can list tonight. And it is 7 o'clock, so we have 2 hours. We'll see how much I can get done in 2 hours. So it's now 9:30 and I got 5 purses and a necklace listed. So I got 6 items listed, and I got those 2 sales packaged up. But since then I've had 2 more sales, so it is time for me to go ship my sales so I can get to bed at a decent time. I have 4 more purses to list, so I will start with those tomorrow. And as always, Jack is in the back. He likes to just hang out with me when I'm listing, which I love. It's now Thursday night, December 5th, and I thought I would do a little bit more in detail tonight. So right now it is 7:30 and I already made dinner, hung out with my fiance for a little bit, and now I just listed this little Longchamp pouch. I got this at the Denver Goodwill outlet and I weighed it and I paid 20 cents for it. So this will hopefully be a nice little flip. It looks like the comps were about $20 to $30. And then next I'm going to list this Guess purse. I got this from one of my coworkers for free. She gave me a box of purses that she was just gonna donate and said if I wanted to list any I could. And then I'm gonna list this Fossil purse. Is it Fossil? I think it's Fossil. Yeah, this Fossil purse, which I think is just so pretty. And it's like brand new. I bought it at a garage sale for $10 like a year and a half ago because I'm getting to the bottom of my death pile. So there's some things that I've been listing the past couple days that I think I would definitely not pick this up today. This isn't one of them, but some of the other things I've listed, I'm like, wow. I've learned a lot and changed a lot since I bought some of these things, but it feels really good to be finally getting to the bottom of the death pile and listing the things that have been in my death pile for a long time. I also have this Coach backpack, and I also got this at the Denver Goodwill outlet. That one bag is listed, and I have these 3 purses that I am going to list next. And this is my little setup. I have a box light and a ring light, and then I put the purses on the white poster board. One more note, I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt I wore last night. First of all, this shirt is super comfy, so I like to change out of my work clothes and put this on. But also, since I'm taking pictures modeling the purses, then all my purse pictures will be consistent since I'll have the same shirt on, in case you noticed. It's Friday night. It is 7 o'clock, and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to start on for the weekend. So for the past week, I focused on things that I can list quickly and don't require too many pictures or steaming or measuring. So I did the belts and the purses. So I've got all the belts and purses listed, and I'm trying to decide what I want to work on next. And I'm thinking I'm going to do either long dresses or jeans, with my thought being that these take a little bit longer to list. The jeans I do more measurements for. The dresses I need to steam them, which is going to take me a while. I think the shirts will be good weeknight things because I can list them a little bit faster. And then the shoes I'll probably save for last because they take me the longest to list because a lot of those need to be cleaned. I think I'm gonna do dresses. So I'm gonna start on the dresses. And I like to, I don't know, every once in a while. So I grew up on country music till I was like 12. I didn't listen to anything but country. And every once in a while, I just really want to listen to country. So I'm gonna listen to some Garth Brooks and list some dresses. And so I'm gonna focus on those 15 things and see how many I can get through tonight. Update you guys once I have listed some more items. So it's now Saturday night. Last night I listed 2 things and then I had a case open, which was totally my fault, but it just kind of like put me in a bad mood. And then my fiance asked if I want to watch a movie, and I was like, yeah, let me just take the night off and watch a movie. So the case, basically there was like some thread that, what is it called, like loose thread on the inside of the hem, which is actually the second time I've had a case open for this. So I definitely need to be checking on the inner hem more to make sure that the thread isn't loose. Anyways, just kind of put me in a bad mood, and I decided just to take the rest of the night off. But then today I woke up, and so I only listed 2 dresses last night. Today I got up though and I listed 13 more. So now all the dresses are all the dresses are listed. So I have inventoried 12 of the dresses. And then these 3 I haven't inventoried yet because I ran out of my lint roller, and I always re-lint roll everything before I put it into inventory. So I'm gonna shortly go ship out some sales, and I'm gonna pick up some lint rollers while I'm at the grocery store. So I think in my video last night I said I had 15 dresses, so I actually had 16 dresses, but I had one that I decided not to list. So this short BCBG Max Azria dress, it actually has a pretty big hole in the side of it. So I decided not to list it. And I actually have a box of things with flaws, and I'm probably just gonna see if I can sell them to somebody on Instagram or just on Poshmark, because I know some people like to fix things. I do not. If it has a stain, if it has a hole, I don't want to take the time. It just sits in a pile and it never gets touched. So I just have a box going, and I'm gonna at some point put together like maybe 2 boxes full of things with flaws and see if I can find somebody who likes to fix things that will take them and they can make some money and I can get rid of the pile of things with flaws. So it is like 5, what is it? It's 5 o'clock right now. I am going to go get ready for going with my best friend to the German Christmas market that's in town. So I might list when I get back. I might be done for the day. We'll see what happens. Right now I have 32 items listed out of 100, so I'm 32% on the way to the goal. And that means if I get 18 listed tomorrow, I'll be on track to get 100 in 2 weeks. Another thing I'm doing is keeping the hangers for what I listed so I can like see my progress visually. Other than just seeing things disappear, I can also see, okay, everything that was on these hangers, I got listed. I can see my progress, and again, it just motivates me to see things going away and getting listed. So now I have finished listing the belts, I finished listing all the purses, I finished listing all the dresses. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy myself some cider and German music and hopefully some really good German food. Okay, so we are on our way to the German Christmas market now. This is my friend Katie. We've been best friends since we were, oh, she wants to get the skyline, good idea. There's the Des Moines skyline, Des Moines Bridge. There we go. So we've been best friends since we were 12. We grew up in the biggest Danish village in Iowa. I'm not Danish, Katie is Danish. She grew up with like some Danish customs, right? Mm-hmm. Like what, dancing around
It's also the largest Danish settlement in the United States.
Oh, it's in the whole US?
Yeah.
And not Dutch. Everybody thinks it's Dutch, it's Danish. What were the Danish Christmas traditions you grew up with?
Well, we still do traditional soups, and then we dance around the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve. I would say that's our biggest one.
Yeah. And technically my heritage is German, like 100%. My parents always told me that. I didn't believe them. Looked it up. It's true. All of my great-great-grandparents came from Germany. But the only thing we have left is like my grandma makes knädels, but that's it. Everything else has become Americanized. But I did spend an entire summer in Germany for 3 months. And Katie spent, where were you at when you learned German?
I did 2 months in Germany and then 4 months in Austria.
Yeah, and she actually like did an intensive class on learning German. I was on an American army base and I learned like very little German. So I got my bratwurst and my Glühwein and enjoying some polka music, and then there's stands and the skyline view behind us. And Katie got her Glühwein. So it is now Sunday at noon. Last night after the Christmas market, I got back and I watched the 5th episode of Star Wars. It's called episode, right? The 5th movie of the Star Wars series. He is a big Star Wars fan. I've never watched it, but he convinced me to start watching them with him. So last night we watched the 5th. And then today, Sunday, it is our dog Monty's 2nd birthday. So this morning, Jacob and I went out for breakfast with my mom and some other family. And then I threw the ball for Monty for a while because that is his favorite thing in the world. And now I am starting to get listing. It is noon right now. My typical routine in a week is Monday through Thursday, I don't list anything. Friday and Saturday, I try to get a YouTube video up and then list if I have time. And Sunday is my day most of the time where I do most of my listing. So this is my normal day for listing, and my routine is that I bring all the laundry down. I started a load of laundry. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but just started a load of laundry. And then I list. Alright, it is 8:30 Sunday night. This is from Monty slobbering on me, so just ignore that. I got 22 things listed today, which brings my grand total for the first week to 54 listings. So that means the next week I need to list 46 to hit my goal. And since I did it this week, hopefully I'll be able to do it next week. It's so satisfying to see this rack over here completely empty and listed. So this week I'll be focusing on this rack of tops and coats, and there are over 40 items in this rack. So if I finish this, I'll be very close to my goal. And in terms of inventorying, I have inventoried all but like 10 of the things I listed tonight. I had to stop because I need to go edit this video and get it ready to go so I can upload it tomorrow with Becky. And if you're interested in anything that was in today's video, you can go to my Poshmark closet, Dressed by Amber. I'm always open to offers, so feel free to send me an offer. I won't be offended. And thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned next week for an update on the 100 item death pile listing challenge.